good. Heads up, Brooke. Some of us may be commuting towards Louisville here this afternoon. I'm going to step off screen to give you a quick heads up. I-65 northbound. It looks like travel's being extremely reduced. We're actually noticing a crash that's involving just one vehicle, but it is blocking the right lane and right shoulder going northbound. This is actually a live look just south of Lebanon Junction. So right at mile marker 102 is this live picture. So kind of a heads up heading there that direction so far as we hit the afternoon. We'll be keeping you posted on 65 being very slow here throughout the midday hours. Here's a live look down, or it looks like at louisville, and we are just continue to pick up very gloomy conditions so far as we hit the midday hours and much of the lunch hour. Live look towards louisville's campus. We're sitting at 38 degrees at the airport in Louisville. Bowman Field 36. We're only going to be managing to make it into the lower 40s this afternoon. And notice the wind chill, though, outside. A couple of communities still dealing with pretty cold wind chills, dipping down to the middle to upper 20s for our friends in portions of western Kentuckiana. Paoli, 27 degrees is your current wind chill. Here's the overall map, though, for the remainder of Kentuckiana with our temperatures. LaGrange, 35 currently. Louisville at the airport at 38. And Hodgenville also sitting at 37 right now. What we also have underway is a little bit of some sunshine trying to peek through on our current temperature and cloud cover spread. But once again, the clouds have really been stagnant today. They've been taking their grand old time dissipating. And I do think today we will be stuck in the clouds for the majority of it. Take a look, hitting the low 40s by about 4 p.m. today as we're already hitting the middle to upper 30s in Louisville. And later on tonight, I do think we're going to dip down into the upper 20s into early tomorrow morning. The nice thing is, though, maybe a couple of family and friends are taking one last little flight after the holiday. I just want to step off screens to get an idea. We are looking very quiet nationwide. Maybe a little bit of some rain down into central and southern Texas and the Pacific Northwest by Portland and Seattle. But nonetheless, we're staying very quiet in the Ohio Valley and basically the lower 48 as a whole. We're going to be watching a cold front continuing to shift in later this week. It may be bringing a couple more clouds late into Wednesday and a little bit of a looks like a wind shift here late Wednesday evening heading into Wednesday night. But nonetheless, we're going to be guided on by a pretty quiet remainder of the week. Things will be changing a lot more into the weekend. We're going to be watching this low pressure churning in the southern Great Plains states. It's going to be brewing and marching to the northeast, and with that into the weekend, there's likely to be a rain-snow mix. This is something we're going to be watching very, very closely. You get the gist of it. Friday, quiet, but notice by the time we wake up on Saturday, here comes up a little bit of some snow possible to the north, some possible freezing rain along the Tennessee border, and a low pressure that is turning to our south. So we're going to be watching the system very closely. Things could be changing. If it does take more of a northern trajectory, we could be dealing with more rain than snow. It's a little bit too early to get the full-on forecast, but Brooke will be watching it closely.